Come to your screen, take a look at this photo. This is Colton Clark, the Oklahoma boy murdered by his aunt and his uncle. Do you notice anything? His eye, his mouth, his arm covered in bruises. This would be Colton's last school picture. It's just heartbreaking. And unfortunately, there are other children out there living this same nightmare. And we're joined this morning by Stacy McNeeland with the Care Center. And you and I get emotional seeing this photo. I cried in bed when this story aired this week. What do you see when you see this face behind you?
Well, I see a little kid who is in a lot of pain emotionally and obviously physically. And it's heartbreaking for those of us at the Care Center that see this type of abuse every single day. About 25% of our cases are physical abuse, and physical abuse is described as non-accidental bodily injury to someone 18 years and under.
What went wrong here? His body is covered in these bruises. Who didn't come forward? What should have happened here?
Right. People are afraid to report. They're afraid that when they see bruising, they automatically assume, oh, they're kids, they're gonna have bruises, they're gonna have scrapes. But that consistent type of bruising and accidents is not normal. And our recommendation is if you have even the slightest inclination that something's going on, you have to report. You can be anonymous. Nothing is ever going to happen to you if you report. So you can always call the Care Center, 405-236-2100, or even the Child Abuse Hotline, which is 1-800-522-3511.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we have that information on our screen, and we'll also make sure to share that online with viewers as well. But you were just telling me you see this every day.
Yes.
And I can't even imagine the nightmares that these children are going through. And we shared this photo on social media and just wanted to know if people had questions about how to come forward.
Yeah.
And did want to pop up this first one. This is from Ashley Smith. She says, okay, the person taking the photo should have said something as well. This is heartbreaking. May that baby rest in peace. And her comment there kind of, brought to the forefront of my mind. Do school photographers, are they taught to look for those signs as they are taking these children's photos?
So here's the deal. Rarely anyone is ever taught to know how to recognize and report abuse. However, in the state of Oklahoma, all of us are mandated by state law to report suspected abuse. So at the Care Center, we have 2 education programs, one for adults and one for kids that teach how to recognize and report abuse, knowing the things that are obvious are easy to recognize, but what about spanking? What about something that leaves a whelp or a mark? What about more complicated issues like child sexual abuse? We teach all of those recognition signs, and people can receive a certificate and feel very comfortable. Okay, I know exactly what to do to report.
Okay.
People need to prepare themselves, to arm themselves. Everyone is a mandated reporter, and we all failed. We all failed this child.
Yes.
And we have to do better. Child abuse is an epidemic. 1 in 3 little girls and 1 in 5 boys are abused in our county. It's an epidemic. We have to do things differently. It starts with education.
The numbers are just staggering. And take me through the psychology in a child's mind. For those of us who have never been exposed to that, it's so easy for you to say, oh my God, just tell a teacher, just come forward, please. Take us through the psychology of why he didn't say anything, or why so many children don't get help elsewhere.
Right. Well, kids don't know what to do either. So it's just as important for adults to receive that training. It's also important for kids to receive that training. We have a program, it's called ROAR. It's an acronym, and it teaches kids how to protect themselves, how to find safe people, and how to feel comfortable to speak up and to say something. So we've got to start talking to our kids that it's not okay for someone to hurt you, to touch you, and teach them to speak up. But the psychology behind that is that kids want to please the people in their lives. Colton essentially loved his aunt and uncle and
that
wanted
was his norm.
and that was his norm. So kids want to please the people in their lives. They oftentimes will love their abuser. So his psychology was just to shut up and to just keep trucking along and do whatever it took to keep things normal.
You're brainwashed, right?
Yeah,
to think that that is what everybody goes home to.
Essentially, every single abuse victim is brainwashed and is made to believe that A, this is your fault that I'm doing this, and B, if you say anything, I'm going to hurt you even more. So of course children don't want to come up and say anything to teachers or other adults.
And we had another viewer question or comment sent in. This is from Darlene. She said, "You school officials failed this child. Ridiculous." And it is ridiculous. What's your message to schools this morning?
Is that we're here to help. You're not alone. Also, there's something called Aaron's Law, and that dictates Oklahoma law that all school officials must be educated on how to recognize and report abuse. But you're not there alone. We have programs, and they're free, 100% free. We will come out to your school. We will educate your teachers, your counselors, your principals, and we will then turn around and teach your children how to protect themselves. Just give us a call, and please allow for us to help you.
Absolutely. And one more that I thought was a really, really great question I wanted to include. This is from Megan. How do we go about asking our own children about their peers at school? Like if my son came home telling me about his friend at school and some questionable injuries, what are some ways to open up dialogue without seeming like I'm interrogating them or alarming them?
We indicate for all people to keep it simple, okay? We start with the who, the what, and the where. Try to get those basic details. Going into the nitty-gritty and how many times, kids aren't going to be able to comprehend that. If you just find out, who do you think is hurting your friend? Where does this happen, at home or everywhere? And then you'll have enough information to make a report on the child abuse hotline.
To go forward.
That's right.
And if you're just now tuning in, everybody here in Oklahoma, we are mandated reporters.
Yes, ma'am.
If you think something's happening, you have to come forward.
Please, it's your responsibility. It's our responsibility to help children and end the epidemic of child abuse.
Stacey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We always appreciate your time.
Anytime.
And yes, and
Thank
we will
you so
have you
much.
back. And unfortunately, this happens way too often behind closed doors that we
It
don't
does.
even know about.
It does. And we are all champions for children. You can all make a difference. Please plug into the Care Center and learn how.
Yeah. Stacey, thank you so much. We'll share that information.